Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming in a little bit different of an area. It is in my living room opposed to my makeup room, just because I wanted a little bit of a change. I'm not satisfied with my background or how it looks in my makeup room, so I wanted to try something different. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of my top picks for the VIB Rouge sale. If you're unfamiliar with Sephora VIB Rouge Sale, it's a sale that happens, I believe, twice a year. And VIB Rouge members, which means that you've spent over $1,000 in a year at Sephora, get 15% off the entire store. This year, it's from April 18th to the 24th. And then VIB members also get 15% off, but not till a later date. And then just normal public gets 10% off everything. So it does make a difference. So these are the products that I'm going to share with you guys that I think are worth splurging on, that are worth going out and purchasing, but also worth your trouble. Because sometimes I find with the 15% off, you don't have as much of a selection, but you also, it's like a scramble to get that 15% off. So these are the products that are worth it to me. The very first one I have in my basket is the Peach Palette. It has been ranted and raved about, but it is something that I would highly recommend. I did not purchase it when it first came out. I did not purchase it a couple months after it came out. I purchased it like 4 weeks ago, because I was suckered in. I was in the States. It's amazing. It smells great, but I have used it every single day that I've done eyeshadow ever since. So definitely a product that I would highly suggest. It is in the $56 range, so a little bit up there, but so good. The product is so pigmented, it's creamy, it's blendable, and I would splurge on it. If I could get 15% off of that, I so would have. The next product I see here is a beauty blender in the solid. I use a beauty blender every single day. The only thing that I find that cleans them really well is the solid. I have tried baby shampoo, I've tried my face wash, I've tried expensive shampoo, I've tried everything, and the only thing that cleans it just as clean as when you get it from the store is the beauty blender solid. So I do need to pick up a new one of this. I did also see that they're coming out with 5 times the size in the beauty blender solid, so I'd be definitely interested in that because I go through it way too quickly. And then a beauty blender. My Dalmatian always eats my beauty blenders. He gets a hold of them and rips them to a million pieces. So I can always use an extra beauty blender on hand, and I kind of want to try out the blusher one. So the one that's a medium size, not the biggest and not the smallest, the blusher size. So we'll see what ends up in my Sephora cart. I see a few skincare products here. The Caudalie Beauty Elixir would definitely be something that I would repurchase. They have actually replaced the spritzer on it, which is great because the spritzer sometimes doses your face with a lot more product than you're anticipating. I use this as my facial toner, but I also use it to set my makeup sometimes or throughout the day when I need a refresher. This is on top of my list. I will be repurchasing one of these. You can see it's getting really low, and it is something that I live for and I swear by. So I'll definitely be grabbing one of those. A moisturizer that I have spoken about once before on my channel, but it is life-changing to me because a little mistake that as a beauty lover that I make almost every single day is that I hate putting a moisturizer on in the morning. I hate the heaviness, I hate thickness, I don't like waiting for it to fully dry before throwing my makeup on. So this moisturizer is life-changing. It is so thin in consistency, it smells like a gorgeous man. I am fully out, so I've been using up the rest of my moisturizers before I purchase a new one, but this is called Premier Vendage Moisturizing Cream by Caudalie. It is on the top of my list, and I will definitely be purchasing one of these. You cannot have great makeup without great skincare. So I think skincare is the base of your face, and it works so well for me, so I need one of those. This is definitely another skincare product that I have recommended to so many people. It's the Clarins Hydro Quench Serum. So a serum, if you're unaware, is a product that goes underneath your moisturizer that helps hydrate a lot deeper into the skin. This specific serum is just for hydration. It has no anti-age benefits, no sun protection, anything like that. But basically, it's just going to help hydrate the skin, but without feeling heavy and greasy and oily. I love this product. It would be a recommendation that I would give to anyone because every single person probably needs hydration and has a little bit of dehydrated skin. So I would highly recommend it to everyone, and it is something I love. So this will definitely be in my basket in the Sephora sale. Another product that I love but rarely gets spoke about is the Benefit Cosmetics Hula Brush. This is still in stock. I thought it was limited edition. Maybe they just made a lot and they haven't sold all of them, but it is still on the Sephora website, and I love it. I love it for bronzer. It diffuses it perfectly. Doesn't make it so it's too heavy or too thick, but gives me a diffused airbrush kind of look. I love this brush. I would highly suggest it. It's also very easy to clean. It's very smooth and fluffy too. So the more you wash it, the fluffier I found it got, but it's also the perfect handle length. I know that's strange and that's a weird feature to recognize, but I noticed that you just throw it on and you're good to go. So I love this brush. I can never get enough brushes. I can always use more brushes in my life. A couple other makeup products that I see here is I have the Hourglass Ambient Light Bronzer. As you can tell, obviously I still have a lot left in my pan, but they have came out with multiple different colors, and this bronzer has been my go-to for probably a year, and I have not made a dent. I think I took like a little bit of like the bump off the top, but it's still very full, and I would love to try a different shade in it. I'm in the lightest shade, Luminous Bronze Light, in this product, but I would like to try another one. It is an investment though. It is very expensive. I think they're around $70, which is a little crazy for a bronzer, but because I love this one, I'm assuming I'll love another one too, so that's on my list as well. Another product that is an oldie but a goodie, but people are probably sick of hearing about it, is the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. I'm in the color Vanilla, which is surprising because I'm like the lightest and everything, and it works so well for me. I find that it doesn't crease, it doesn't get dry, it sets so well with the Kat Von D powder that's in her contour and sculpting kit. I love these as a combo, but I find I also get months and months of use out of this. Some concealers, like the Urban Decay one, for example, I have multiple different colors, but I go through it so quickly. So this product, lasts long. I love it. It's creamy, it's user friendly, and it just does the job. Little sad secret, I have the Tarte Shape Tape. It's okay. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. It's okay. I probably would not repurchase it. It is very dry, unfortunately, and it's okay. I still like my Creamy Radiant Concealer a lot better, so that's why my Tarte is not in this video. Bobbi Brown Long Wear Cream Shadow Stick. I have been loving these products. Laura Mercier has a couple that are really great as well. I think I got one of these as a 500 point perk, but I'm really looking into getting the full sizes. This is golden pink, and if you know what Stila's Kitten eyeshadow looks like, this is very similar, but in like a creamier, more long wearing formula. I love it. It's something that I would highly recommend for someone who wants something quick and easy, but still wants a little bit of shadow on their eyes to last all day. Great for someone who has really oily eyelids, someone who is working 14-hour shifts, whatever it may be. I find it's very, very long wearing. So definitely on my list to take a peek at. The Laura Mercier ones are really great as well. I just really like the shade golden pink because it goes with everything. A couple products that I see here that are must-haves for me, I even cut the tops off of them. So that's when you know they're great products for me, if I cut them open to get the rest of the product out. So I have the Professional, which I'm sure you guys have heard me talk enough about it. Benefit Professional, it hides all of my imperfections with my pores, and that is something I'm very self-conscious about, so it does the job and I love it. And then I have the Hangover RX. I found I went through this so quickly, but it's different than any other primer I've ever tried. It's not tacky, it's not sticky, it's not heavy. It feels kind of like a moisturizer. It's very similar in consistency to the Caudalie moisturizer that I just mentioned. Very similar. I do really like it. I have seen that they came out with a spray. Everyone posted about it at Coachella, so I have recognized that. I will definitely be looking into that, see if that's at Sephora. But this Hangover RX was really good. I haven't had it for a couple months because I went through it so quickly, like I mentioned, but I would love to try it again and fall in love with it all over again. So I'm gonna pick one of those up for sure. One weird thing that has been going on this year is me transitioning from black eyeliner. I have been loving brown liners. I don't want like a mom brown. I want like more of a fun brown. So something with a little bit of sheen to it, something with a little bit of sparkle or a little bit of metallic, whatever it may be. So I have the Urban Decay Razor Sharp liquid liner here in Snakebite. This one's beautiful. The brush to apply the Snakebite liner is amazing. It's like no other. I get a steady, when you have a steady hand, you can get that sharp wing like no other. And it's like a perfect metallic-y brown without looking like a mom quite yet, but also still having a winged liner. I think that was a struggle, is that I wanted to still have a wing, but I wanted to use a brown, and not a lot of people who have liquid liners offer it in brown. So another find for me was the Tarte eyeliner. This one is in bronze. Bronze is actually not sold at Sephora. Last time I checked, they have the black, they have the blue, and then this one sold on Tarte's website, but this liner is so good. It lasts all day. You use it once with your little like angled brush that it comes with, and then you get that sharp winged liner. It's also quite metallic. It is not just your normal flat brown. It has a little bit of sheen to it, which I can really appreciate. I also like the packaging of it because it doesn't dry out like a potted liner. I have so many liners on the go and so many in my collection that I can't have things drying out in like 5 months. I need to last at least a solid year. So I find that these ones don't dry out and they're super easy to apply. So definitely some top brown liners that I've been using over the past couple months. The last couple products that I see here is the Algenist Ultimate Anti-Aging Melt Away Cleanser. This is a cleanser that I didn't really know how to use when I first got. I believe I probably put it on wet skin, and then I found it again in my collection and did it how the instructions say on dry skin to break down all of that makeup, and boy, let me tell you, it is so good. A little squirt goes a long way, and it's so amazing. It is very expensive though. I think a full bottle is like 80 bucks. It smells so good. It's so creamy and wet and like soft. Sometimes when you use oil cleansers, they're a little bit like gritty, and you can feel it like, it's a little bit like heavy and gritty and irritating, but this one's so soft and so smooth. I would highly suggest it. If you got an open wallet and you got money to spend, get this cleanser. It is so amazing. I would highly suggest it. Again, that's the Algenist Ultimate Anti-Aging Melt Away Cleanser. And the very last product I have is the Nails Inc Victoria Beckham nail polish. I am going to hunt for this polish. It is my go-to. It is my all-time favorite polish, but I believe it's discontinued. So I'm gonna find it, or if I don't find it, I'm really gonna find an alternative. As you guys can see, it's like a neutrally pink, and I'm quite simple and I'm quite basic, and this neutrally pink is my go-to. It lasts so long. I would say like at least get like a solid week out of it if you're using a good base and top coat. It's also a beautiful shade. I love it and would highly suggest it. I have never found a polish that's exactly the same shade yet, but I will be on a hunt. If you know where these ones are sold, if they're on Amazon, if they're somewhere hidden on Sephora's website, let me know, because I really need one and I need to replenish on it. So that's quite a few products that I mentioned right there and right quickly. Most of them are staples. Most of them I need in my life. With that being said, please share with me your Sephora favorite and what you'll be putting in your cart this upcoming week. I would love more suggestions, and I'd love it. Not sure my credit card will, but that's okay. I look forward to hearing about them. So thank you so much for joining me today. Again, I will leave all the Sephora codes, the discounts, the dates, when they apply, all of that down below for you to check out, as well as all my selections. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.